So yo, actually got a rare high surge, $23 surge next trip, man. I don't know if this was some kind of Uber glitch or what was going on, but I'll take it, man.
What's up, y'all? It's Ronnie B from Ron Drives LA. Today we're going to be going around Hollywood and downtown LA areas. Today is February 3rd, the day right before the world-renowned Grammys event. And I just want to give you an example of the absolute garbage and trash that they try to send us rideshare drivers, even during a special event like the Grammys. Now, mind you, I'm starting out right now. It's going to be about 4:30 p.m. on Saturday. Saturdays are supposed to be good. They used to be good. They used to surge, and we used to get good bonuses and stuff. But as you know, these illegal immigrants coming over here, we're taking up all these trash rides, and we're left to absorb the trash as well. So we need to get together as a driver community and start making more videos to help one another out, and hopefully make some changes with this organization to start paying us drivers a little bit more of a reasonable wage. So stick around. We're going to have some fun tonight, and hopefully get some of your comments as feedback.
Here we are. It's 6:50 downtown LA, as you can see in Los Angeles. Look what they're offering, $12 for 24 minutes. Again, what you're going to get right now, primetime driving, is going to be pretty much $1 a minute max out here in LA right now. That's about what you can expect. So we're on Lyft, as you can see. I just dropped some guy off out here. I got like $16 for 12 miles, which is, again, kind of semi-good when it's $1 a mile. But, man, I was stuck in traffic hitting that 101 South coming down from the valley, man. It was a pain. But, I didn't mind too much just because I wanted to get out here to LA area and try to get over to, Hollywood and stuff. Maybe people going out to the bar or pre-dinner before they go out to the club or whatever. Because, again, today is Grammys Eve, pretty much, I guess you could say. And as you can see here, man, it's 15 minutes, $5. Again, that comes out to like $20 an hour. It's this when there's no surge going on in Los Angeles, man, you're in trouble. I mean, the market's already so saturated. What are you gonna do? All right, this is the Uber side over here. Trip radar, $3.80 pass. Again, you can see right here, I'm at the 101 freeway and the 2. You know what I'm saying? Not too far from downtown LA, not too far. I'm in the Elysian Park Dodger Stadium area. Okay, we got 30-minute drive for $11.76. You know what I'm saying? That's about 10 miles. Again, it comes out to $22 an hour. So, we as drivers have to make the decision. Are we going to, at some point, you're just going to have to kind of suck it up and take these rides. Or, or try to get a cash ride, man, and shout out to Jeff Arizona, Uber Jeff on YouTube, man. He really got me on game with these, taking the cash rides and offering these these riders, an opportunity for them to save, $10 or basically 25%, and then you can still make an additional 25% or sometimes double. Because, if the rider app is taking, 75% of the fare from the rider, they're paying too much and we getting paid too little. You know what I'm saying? So, you can see here, again, $6.48. I mean, at a certain point, you just can't really be greedy. I guess for me right now, what I'm looking for is just something really short that I can make some money, or maybe sometimes you can get a priority ride right about now. And I want to try to stay out of traffic, man, because I just sat in traffic for 35 minutes. So, it is what it is. But another thing out here in Los Angeles is that, Lyft seems to be a lot busier than Uber. So what do we got here? We got going back east, 7 miles, $12. Again, 30 minutes, about $24 an hour. So I guess that's the best we're going to get. So I might take one of these next ones coming up because, it's not going to really get much better than this at this time of day. Just trying to work my way down into Hollywood. And hopefully when I'm down there, I can get, some maybe Grammy style rides, and maybe it'll start surging a little bit later. But again, Saturday night, LA, you know what I'm saying? It's too saturated. So basically, you know, unfortunately, that's just going to be kind of what it is. So, okay, so here's that same ride coming back. So this is going to be like 36 minutes for $12. I mean, it is what it is. You know, I mean, again, so that's going to basically come out to about $20 an hour. And that's about as best you're going to get is $12 an hour, $20 an hour. Let's look back over here at Lyft. You know, again, not a whole lot. $6 like trash rides up here. Okay, $8, 6 miles, 22 minutes. See, that's what, like 25 minutes, $8. Again, you know, that comes out to exactly like $20 an hour. I mean, they find a way with the algorithm to not give you more than $25 an hour, and like right around $1 a mile and $20 per hour is basically the algorithm of the max you're gonna get without a surge in LA. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to work and take some of these rides at the same time. I'm gonna try to work and get some cash rides if possible, and try to do it that way. Try to make some money that way. But unfortunately, that's even tough to do sometimes because that's tough to do sometimes too, because people are just, you know, too caught up putting their makeup on, or they're with their friends, and like girls think it's sketchy. You try to ask them like, hey, you want me to cancel the ride and give me the cash? You know, like, hell no, bro. Like, just keep driving. You know, they just think the worst about what it is that might happen to them if they go off the app. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I mean, I don't blame them. At a certain point, I mean, I'm sure, like, as much as they're gouging these drivers and these riders, I mean, I figure a rider would want to save money and the driver should want to make money. It's just, you know, it should go both ways, you know? Let me turn down here. I'm going to try to go over here and park and try to sit in the parking lot until I can find something that's kind of worth my time. But right now, I'm just not really seeing it, to be honest with you. You know, again, 21 minutes averages out to what? Yeah, and if any of you guys watching, if you ain't multi-app, I don't know what you're doing. You got to be on both apps at all times. You know, the only time it's going to be surging nowadays is basically like right around club pickup hours at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock, you know what I'm saying, when all the clubs are letting out. But, you know, we're a long way from that, so I might have to, like, either just park it or have to take some of this junk. Again, 19 minutes, $5. Again, $20 an hour. You know what I mean? That's just the LA market. And again, this is Grammy night, man, and nothing's surging in the valley. That's $8 for 17 minutes. $6. Okay, I'm gonna grab this and go pick up Trevor, see what he's talking about, and hopefully you know, I could talk to him and maybe work a tip out of him, or maybe even get a cash ride out of it. So I'll check with you guys right after this. So we just dropped off Trevor. Cool dude, man. Quick little ride. He didn't give me no tip though, but you know, that's how it is with these people. I didn't hit him up for a cash ride though. You can kind of tell who wants one and who needs one, but as you can see on the map here, we're using Lyft now. Got a little bit of a baby surge. $1.50, $2.50. So $11 for 35 minutes with a stop. Nope, we don't do stops. Sorry about that. We do not do that. I'm gonna go back into Hollywood. So that seems like where the action's at. And like I said, man, today's the Grammy night. So, well, Grammy pre-Eve. Grammy Eve. So what we're gonna do is get back down into Hollywood. I'm right here on Franklin and Gower right about now. So we're gonna get back in there. That's where the surge is at. People are starting to go to the dinners. People are starting to go to the bars. And You see, I unlocked a $1.50 bonus, which ain't much, but shoot, man, with these rides, you know, you got to take whatever you can get nowadays, man. It's like scavenger out here. So I turned Uber off for the moment just because they don't got no surge going on. So we want to make sure we get the surge if possible. So right now we're on Gower near Hollywood Boulevard. And we got $4 with a $1.50 bonus a mile. Hey, we got to take that. Under 10 minutes. Let's go. And see, and that's what you want to do. You want to, you know, that's the most you can ask for. And again, it's still only $4. But, you know, in retrospect, when you consider having to drive a lot and the time and the dollars per mile, I mean, with the $1.50 bonus, that's about as most you're going to be able to maximize a $1.50 surge bonus. You know what I'm saying? So let's go pick up this dude. All right, man. So Hollywood's kind of giving us a bunch of these crap rides like this one right here. As you can see, $3 rides, man. We ain't taking those. So I'm gonna head back up towards City Walk. Sometimes you can get a good ride there. You can come up with some kind of a cash deal with somebody too, you know. Again, $5. And you can see, like, you know, that's the thing with Lyft. You're never in the surge, but as you can see up there, kind of like a little bit past City Walk, they got a couple $1.50 surges. But I'm not trying to chase the surge. I'm just trying to go back that way towards City Walk. Maybe I can get a nice tourist, you know, because tourists tip, you know. Well, in my experience, I don't know about y'all, but maybe like when you see different type of passengers, to me, the tourists are the ones that seem to tip the most. And right now, we got the Grammys going on tonight, so hopefully, like, I'm going to get some rides from some people that want to tip correct. But, you know, when you got these younger people and you got these broke actors and these broke musicians, they ain't really trying to chip, man. You know, they got... Anytime somebody gets picked up on Uber Share or Uber or Lyft Share, you already know that you ain't going to get no tip, man. You know, that's why I try to avoid them share rides. Anyway, you know. But, you know, usually, you know, I like to be parked, try to get a ride. But right now, like I said, you know, I'm just going to hit up here, up Universal Studios area, City Walk, which is just up the road here, right past the Hollywood Bowl. And see if maybe I can pick up somebody over there, or maybe if I get some other kind of ride possibly that makes it worth it. I'll head back into the valley because, you know, the quiet, low-key secret for those of you guys that know the San Fernando Valley and LA Hollywood area is that, you know, Ventura Boulevard, North Hollywood has, you know, some bars and stuff, so people go out and you get some locals. And the good thing about the valley is like less traffic, you know what I'm saying? So that's always an added bonus. So we're gonna get on the freeway here and see. And as you can tell, nothing pinging right now. Saturday night, almost 8 o'clock, nothing really popping off. So like I said, we're gonna head over here, man, see if we can find something to do. And what I'll probably end up doing is just end up parking right over here by Universal Studios and see if I can get something. As you can see right here, $5 ride, you know, for 5.3 miles, you get 5.1, so under $1 a mile. And that just is what it is, you know, on Lyft. But, you know, you hate to be driving and wasting gas, but sometimes you got to get to the spot where people are at. Plus, I'm getting hungry, too. So let's see, look, you see this pop up here on the Lyft. $33 ride, but that's, look at, bro, look. Dude, 38 miles, 2 miles pickup, so that's 40 miles, and they're trying to give me $33. Now, this is one where I would try to get a cash ride because this person's probably paying north of 80 bucks. He's probably paying like 100 bucks, 80 bucks. So that's where you can make a deal and be like, yo, like, you know, I'll do a cash ride for 60, 70. You know what I'm saying? And if he's paying $100, you know, you got to ask him how much he's paying. But, like, he'd probably be like, you know, I'm paying 80 or 100, and based on what he tells you he's paying, then you can go from there and give him 20 bucks off. You know what I mean? Like, he says, yo, I'm paying 80, be like, yo, I'll do it for 60. Or if he says, like, you know, Dan, I'm paying 105, like, bro, I'll do it for 85. And they'll take it. Why wouldn't they, right? So, I don't know. So I'm up here, man. Let's see what Uber's talking about, man. Okay, I just got over here to Universal Studios. And you can see that was literally like 3-minute ride just to get to from where I was at to Universal Studios. A little turnaround. So I'm just going to drive around up here. Sometimes you can get lucky and get a ping right here at Universal Studios. You know? Right here in the Universal Studios, a little turnaround. And let's see. Pakistan Garage. See, look at this, man. 40 minutes for $38. Nope. Can't do it, man. So as you can see, I've only made $34 here on that. I made $4 on Lyft. And I've been on the road for like 2 hours, so we're just under $20 an hour. And that's because I've been like extremely selective with my rides, man. So, ain't nothing really going on here, man. I'm about to like, yeah, KFC, $10, 18-minute ride. I ain't doing that. I hate getting out of my car, to be honest with you, man, unless it's really worth it. So, don't really see nothing yet. I'm gonna look for somewhere to park, man. Chill out until I get something that's decent. I'm gonna go down here, over here on Ventura Boulevard. I think they got some restaurants and stuff, and hopefully some people getting out of the bars. I kind of messed up today, man. I didn't hit up Universal Studios right about 5 or 6 o'clock. That's actually the time when people really let out, and you can get a nice rush of people getting out of the Universal Studios, the tourists, where you can get them tourist tips, and those tourist rides are more appreciative. And they actually appreciate you talking to them and stuff, versus these locals that don't really give a damn and don't really say nothing to you, you know? They just want you to get there. They treat you like a taxi driver, you know? But it's all good. Sometimes you want to be left alone. I'm sure you can leave me. I'll leave you alone. You leave me alone. I'll put my podcast in my left ear from my earbuds, you know what I'm saying? And just do it that way. As you can tell, more junk. I just came from there. Again, $4. Nothing really popping off. So I'm gonna go back into Hollywood in a little bit, man. I'm just gonna come pull over and try to park for a little bit and see if I can save on some gas, stop driving around. And man, maybe I can look and maybe there'll be some kind of surge or something popping up. But Lyft is always going off. Lyft is always going off because, you know, the customers know, like, the riders like Lyft because they get a couple dollars cheaper, but they rape us harder than Uber. So Uber pays us a little bit more. What's this? That's 22 minutes, 820, $7, 7 miles, 30, 7.3. I mean, that's a kind of a decent ride. I guess I could have took that, but right now I'm going to wait. It's almost exactly 8 o'clock. So I'm going to stop in, man. I think I'm going to stop at 7-Eleven, get something to drink, and just chill in the parking lot for a minute and see what's popping, man. There's a 7. And you can see, like, the algorithm for Lyft, that's going right back to Hollywood Boulevard where I was at earlier. Right on the strip. And those people are going to a club or going to some, you know, bar to meet up with people right now. Again, it's early Saturday night in LA, so people are just getting started right now. They're starting to go out. But again, as you can see, $5 for about 4.1 miles, 16 minutes. Again, $20 an hour. They're always going to put you right in that pocket, $20. The only time they're going to pay more than $20 is if the mileage is like a little longer, you know, to where they have to pay you that extra dollar or two. That's the only time they're going to pay more than that. Let's see. Nathan. Oh yeah, if you notice, I went to my 50 cent. I got knocked back down to Uber Blue. I was Uber Gold last month, but as of the 1st, they stopped taking me as a Gold driver because I had too much cancellations. You have to have your cancellation under 5%. But nowadays, man, I'm like, man, screw that. What I do is I cancel people now, man. Like, you know, if I'm waiting outside your house, and you know, out here in LA, man, there's a lot of traffic, and they got you waiting out on a busy street, like a 2-lane highway off Franklin. They got you waiting and waiting out in front, and people honking at you and stuff. You got your blinkers on, emergency hazards on, and they just take their sweet time, man. So I don't do that anymore. I'll pull up to your house. If you ain't on the curb within, you know, 1 minute, I'm out, period. So that's going to count towards my cancellation rate. Or I'm double dipping, right? I got multi-apps going. So I'll double dip the multi-apps. Again, what is this? You know, 11 miles, 12 miles, $13, 30 minutes. Beverly Hills, we got to go through the canyon. Nah, see, again, you know, it's like, that's the only time they're going to give you a little bit more than $1 a mile is when you're looking at the mileage being, you know, a little extra. So, but yeah, man, you know, they be tripping, like, you know, I'm not gonna wait anymore. Like, I'd rather cancel. So you gotta wait around 5, 6, 7 minutes with traffic. You drove to them to get what, $2, $3 for a cancellation fee, dude. It ain't even worth it. Or sometimes they'll come like right before it's time to cancel. And it's like, I'm over it, man. I'm done with it. So if you ain't out there waiting on the curb, it's like disrespectful, first of all, for you to order a ride and then just like have us waiting all the time. Why don't you just be out there ready? Like, wait till you get ready and then like order your ride. I mean, that's what I do. You need a ride? Get your stuff together, get your keys, put everything in your pocket, get your purse, start walking downstairs, then order your ride. You know, and that's the most disrespectful part of it is like, you know, you ordered the ride, you still saw I had 7 minutes to get to your house. So you had 7 minutes to get ready and get downstairs. And then you need another 7 minutes to get downstairs. So you needed 14 minutes, man. Like, nah, man, I'm not your chauffeur, like private like that. That's not cool, especially for the race that they're charging these riders. And especially what they're paying us drivers. It's not, nah, dude. Like, so I stopped taking the disrespect. I really did, man. I stopped taking the disrespect. I'll have my cancellation fee. My cancellation fee when I first started driving Uber was like, you know, cancellation rate was like 4%, 3%. You know, I said, probably, I can't cancel. You know, I'm going to lose my Uber Gold. Like, who gives a damn about your damn Uber Gold? I still got a 5-star driving record. But, you know, it don't even matter anyway. So what? I save $1 at 7-Eleven? Who gives a damn, man? Why don't you just pay me that? If you paid me that, I wouldn't have to worry. I'd take more rides. And I wouldn't cancel if you guys were paying more per ride. So, I'm just running apps. I'm just seeing it right here. I just pulled up at 7-Eleven here. As you can see, off the 134 Toluca Lake. So, again, that's going down into downtown LA, Figueroa and Pico, 35 minutes. It's just, you know, that's going to be what it is, man. Until we get a surge, that's all we're going to get. We're not going to get more than $1 a mile. And again, it's just up to us to try to get cash rides as drivers if we think that's what's going to benefit us, man. So, we'll check back with you in a minute here.
All right, so we're taking a little break at the 7-Eleven. So far, early evening. Not too good, nothing to speak of. Got a couple tips. Just taking a little break, probably get a little snack. I got some chips in the car right now, man. That's one thing about being an Uber driver. You kind of eat unhealthy. You need to kind of stop that. But you got to do what you got to do out here trying to get this money. But about 8 o'clock, I think it should start picking up here. I'm debating if I go home to get some dinner. So I'm going to spend money out here on the road, eat with the wife and family, come back out. for the late night Saturday night. But I think I'm going to drive around the valley a little bit, North Hollywood area, Ventura. See how it's going. Maybe get a couple rides there, people going out. Might get lucky, get some surge. Probably not, more than likely. I just think that Uber and Lyft are just not trying to give surge anymore, man. They're just not giving us drivers what we need, man. So we're going to make it work. I'm going to have to start taking some of these dollar a mile rides. But I'd rather do that in places where it's like less trafficy, because I could get the ride done a lot faster and quicker that way, instead of having to sit in traffic and do these bumps and bruises, messing your car up down in Hollywood and stuff. Sunset Boulevard and all that stuff. But anyway, I'll check back with you guys in just a second.
We got done waiting around for about 20-30 minutes. Just talked to the wife, I'm gonna get some food. I'm just trying to get a ride that's gonna start taking me home so I can eat dinner, and then I'm gonna come back out for the nighttime, late night shift. So we'll see what happens with that. This is 19 minutes. Again, $20 an hour, exactly. So the next one that's gonna go in, I'm going north up there towards Sun Valley area up here. And next ride I get going north that pays somewhat anything $1 a mile, I'm just gonna take it, because at this point, I just want to get home to eat dinner and I can come back, and I don't want to be dead driving. I want to get as much money as I can get using this gas, man, because, you know, gas is expensive, especially out here in LA, man. You know, $4.50, $5 a gallon out here, and that's actually cheap, because it was more expensive than that. It's going down a little bit. Bidenomics. Bidenomics. Let's see if we can, hopefully, man, as I start heading my way towards the freeway, I can find something that's going to take me towards the pad. Hopefully. Let's see. Nope, not going to Pasadena. That's not the way I'm going right now. And again, that's 16 miles for $13. Not going to do it. Just not going to do it. Pasadena, almost the same ride, same thing, 14 miles, $11, not going to do that. And again, when you look at the reason why they're paying that, is because look at the time, it's 22 minutes. So they don't want to break you off the miles, dollars per mile, when they know that the freeways like don't have traffic. So again, they're going to lock you into that rate. They don't want to pay you over a certain rate per hour. Like the most you're ever going to get is $30 an hour based on the time limit. You know, so if you're driving late at night with traffic, that's just, they ain't going to pay you over 30. So they're going to cut down your dollars per minute price down to 70 cents per mile, excuse me. You know, 60 cents per mile, 50 cents per mile. You know, it just is what it is. So at this point, man, I'm just heading back to the house to get a little dinner break, and then I'm going to try to see if I can get something else on the way back, nighttime, you know, 9, 10 o'clock. Hopefully people are going to be heading out to go to the clubs, go to the bars, and I'm going to do my late night driving, you know, till 2 or 3 in the morning, and hopefully pick up some surge around that time. So we'll see if anything happens with that. But, you know, LA is just oversaturated, man. There's a lot of Uber drivers out here, man. People are struggling out here. People are broke. And, you know, UPS just laid off 12,000 people. Where do you think they're going next? They're going to get in their Uber so they can drive. And I ain't hating on them. You know, it just is what it is. It's just too many drivers and not enough passengers. Passengers don't want to pay these exorbitant rates. And drivers, you know, trying to get whatever we can scrape by and get. But, you know, it's never going to be more than $20 an hour. And then you factor in the fact that you got to put in gas and maintenance in your car. It ends up being like, you know, $15 an hour. So, you know, you don't really get much more than that. That just is what it is, man. I mean, you know, you got to get the cash rides going. So, we'll see what happens a little bit later when I come back out after I eat dinner. So So yo, actually got a rare high surge, $23 surge next trip, man. I don't know if this was some kind of Uber glitch or what was going on, but I'll take it, man. You know, hopefully I can get lucky and get a short ride. Uh-oh, what is this? Going to Long Beach. I don't think I'm doing that, man. Not going to Long Beach. I still got the sticky on me though. But we ain't going to Long Beach. Luckily it's still there. Come on, man. Give me something short, man. Give me something short. Give me like a... Shoot, anything under 10 miles, I'll take it. I'll still take a 10-mile trip. But if I can get, you know, 1 mile, 2 mile trip for $23, let's go. Come on. Give me something. You know, Uber done messed up on this one right here. You know, if we can get these kind of surges all the time, bro, this is what us drivers would want to take every day, all day. Let's go. So I'm headed back towards Hollywood, man. I live with the suburbs, San Fernando, so we're heading back towards LA. Here we go. We got something right here. What is this? Going 18 miles. Los Angeles. We'll go ahead and take that. That's $40 right there. Boom, $23 surge going to Blythe and Manning. Let's go. So yo, finished up my night. You know, I did do a lot of screenshots towards the end, but the last 2 or 3 hours were pretty good, man. I got some surge. I ended up making about $120 for about 5.5 hours, so just under $22 an hour, something like that, or whatever the math adds up to. I'm a little bit tired, but you know, Grammy pre-night, Saturday night, wasn't much to be expected. I thought it'd be a little bit better, but it wasn't quite as good as I thought it was going to be. You know, hopefully tomorrow's actually Grammy day. I'm going to hit the road tomorrow morning and hopefully put some more videos up for that. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and check it out. We're going to be doing this going forward every day. We got to document this stuff. And remember, we're going to be striking on Valentine's Day, February 14th. So let your riders know, man, that, you know, they got to be paying us a little bit better. Because you see the trash that they're giving us, man. It's not really worth it for us to be driving out here and beating up our cars. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.